What's up, y'all? Welcome back. I am playing a standard challenge here. It's pretty easy. Don't keep 6 landers in a aggro deck. Don't keep no landers either. So these decisions have been very easy. So anyway, I'm 1-1. I lost the round 1 to I timed myself out. I wasn't really paying attention. I have to keep this. It's terrible, but put those back. At least we have some answer. I guess we go Swift Spear first. So anyway, yeah, I'm playing a no mice Prowess list. This kind of goes back to the more original Prowess list that I had built with the Slick Shot Show Off. It's a little easier to be able to use Slick Shot. So I was gonna drop the Innkeeper's Talent here, but that makes this Hired Claw basically useless because it's gonna be way far away. So I think what I'm gonna do instead is get him down. We'll just go ahead and kill him. I honestly probably should have swung and killed the Otter token, because he wasn't going to block. And if he did, then I could have 2-for-1'd him. That was my mistake. Yep, knock yourself out. So, yeah, everybody knows the mice are good. I wanted to see if this one was good. I played it yesterday. I got top 32. I was 4-1. All 3 of my losses yesterday I lost in game 3s, where one of the games that I lost, I had my opponent at 1 life. So it was about as close as it could be. I lost my first round this game to time, or this tournament to time. So like I've hardly been playing perfect here. I think if I do this, I can swing both. I have not gotten a lot of experience against this particular deck, so I think this is probably a kill spell, right? I don't think he plays Monstrous Rage in this. I know it's some sort of combo deck. I haven't really been paying attention. I've got again, I have major arm damage, so I had to take like a month off. I had overextended myself playing a lot of Modern. Main deck, eh? I mean, it's got lots of targets, that's for sure. But yeah, I have a ton of experience. I was like one of the first people to build the Boros Energy lists. I was playing it before the Pro Tour even, so I wanted to take advantage of that as much as I could before it was banned. So I was playing a lot of that. But I definitely had overextended. I still need surgery on my arms, and it was I'm trying to take it more even keeled here. Try not to overextend myself. So I'm not recording. I mean, this is round 3. I didn't record the first 2 rounds. Again, I had already lost to time once, so come on, swing. Or don't. I don't really care. Either way, I'm not worried about it. Hey. So I like to hold that as long as possible. I want to get as many threats down as I can first. What does this do again? I just looked at it. Turn target answer sorcery from graveyard in your hand. Okay. So you can get back a torch, but that would take his entire turn to do.
Dude, this shit is tight, dude. Hey, this beat is dope. Yo, you gonna let me spit some shit? I got some shit that'll go with that one verse. Yeah, right here. This one right here. Yo, cease with the stargazing.
Might just be killing himself if he targets the nemesis. Like if he sacrifices his otter token. So there's nothing I can do. Well, I guess that's not true. Well, it is true. There's nothing I can do to kill him right here. Because even if there's no one card that will let him do it. So, and this land comes in tapped. So I need to, I guess, hold the questing druid, which means I'm free to just go ahead and play this land and swing 3 at him. I really want to get a kill here where I Witchstalker Frenzy my own Screaming Nemesis. What is it, Screeching or Screaming? Screaming, okay. I haven't done it yet, but I'm desperate to try to get that off. So, he is in range here. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do this now. Okay, so can't do anything. You are free to proceed. But he doesn't have enough mana to level this up and play this. So he's not dead. But this is pretty good, I would say. Do this now. Womp womp. I was kind of worried about that, but it's alright. That's the one thing about the questing druids here with the nemesis. It's a little harder to guarantee that you're going to be able to play all of them, but I think the nemesis is good enough that it's worth worrying about that later. I really don't know what he could be doing. I guess he could have another paw patch formation here. Yeah, probably does. Interesting. I don't think I'm dead next turn, but it's gonna be close. So he's going to be able to kill the slick shot and put me to 4, but then he knows I have this nemesis. Oh, but he would have another otter, so he would not be dead. I hope he doesn't see that, because then I don't know that I'd be able to come out of it. Although, he would have to block the nemesis. So I'd be able to kill the otter, and then I could ping the other otter. He would leave him with 1 otter, I'd be at 4. And he'd have 1 unknown card in his hand. And he'd have the Storm Chaser's talent. But he can't burn my nemesis. He could get this back and play it. I moved my room around. No, I didn't really do it. I had help do it, but I need to get this figured out. That hurts. I need to just start live streaming, because these downtimes it's a good time where I could like interact and talk to the audience. I don't think he's going to be able to kill me. I might not be able to kill him next turn, but I guess I can't complain about him taking his time. I mean, even like if the timing him out isn't on the table, it's nice for me to not have to rush. You should definitely just go ahead and burn him now. Guess he doesn't know that I'm playing the Snakeskin Veil, but I mean, it's red-green prowess. He should know that it's a possibility, so if he wants to wait until my turn, then yeah. Okay. If he was gonna do that, he should have just swung them both. I'm not sure why he did that, but he's just dead. Well, he's not dead, I guess, but I can completely wipe his board. That seems good, right? He has to block him. So I'll be able to ping for 1, which means he has to block the Swift Spear. I'm just not messing around with him drawing some loop or whatever and killing me. I don't think he can kill me next turn. So a big reason why I didn't want to commit completely to the mice plan is that it makes it harder to sideboard. You don't have as much freedom because the mice are really synergy based. You, for the most part, need multiples of them out. One alone doesn't really do a lot of good, so you need to have a critical mass of your mice still. Now with this plan, there's not, they're mostly good stuff threats. I don't necessarily need 2 of any of them. It's, any 2 will mostly do the job. The only ones that you don't want to necessarily see is like, I have 2 Kellens. I only had 1 yesterday, but it's awesome. It's really, really good. It's better than I even expected, and I knew it was going to be good. Red is desperate for 1-drops. As weird as that sounds, but it's a growing 1-drop, a scaling threat. It's perfect for this strategy. I don't want to have to commit. Okay. Now, look at you with a chance. Don't really do a lot of good. Can't play them both unless you have another land. Have man land. So I'm going to be swinging 3 lethal threats at him. So he's dead. There's nothing he can do here. I'm pretty sure. Again, I don't know his list. I haven't actually played against this exact deck. I've only played 1 standard event since Foundations. And I didn't even really... I basically skipped the entire... They're coming out too fast. The sets are coming out too fast. I don't know that I played any standard or Pioneer with the Duskmorn legal without Foundations. Maybe like 1. So I was late on this. I saw there were like 6 or 7 tickets, and I waited, and I ended up having to buy them for 19. But that's all right. I'm gonna get the value out of them. I'm trying to play again, not a ton. Even right now, my shoulders and arms are killing me. So you can't really see it. I'm sitting here trying to massage my shoulder. It's completely been dislocated the last couple of days. Oh, sorry. So I guess he still has a chance because he did just draw 2 cards, so. So, pretty sure. All of these could potentially be useful. I don't think the difference between 2 and 3 is all that useful. So the Lightning Strike, I think, is just a more expensive Burst Lightning for the most part. Innkeeper's Talent is that good here? They got like bouncing stuff. They're also a tempo deck, so I don't know that I want to try to tempo the tempo deck. I think I just try to get it more aggressive. So I'm basically just looking for the better removal. I'm sure this is going to be useful. This seems like I'm... I guess it's only 1. They're going to have... Flyers. I imagine they're probably playing 6-shot. So maybe I'll bring this in instead of the barrage. So, keeping the curve real low. We only got 17 cards that are more than 1 mana. So I guess I haven't really shown the deck. Yeah, so this is where we're at here. Our threat package. Swifty is a must. I was really impressed with Kellen yesterday, so I upped it to 2. I was only playing 1. But I think he fits this strategy perfectly. He's similar to Hired Claw, but I think he has a little more upside. But you want the 4 Hired Claws because they work better in multiples. They don't necessarily have haste, but you can get a pseudo ping. Well, I guess not pseudo ping, a pseudo haste with the ping. If you have one out and then you follow it up with a second one, and if, you do something like turn 1 Hired Claw, turn 2 Claw, that can be pretty aggressive start. So we're a little low on hasty guys, but we do have, we still have 12 of them. So he took half of his clock in game 1. So I'm hoping he is in the get frazzled mindset that I usually am in. We'll keep this one. Again, we were trying to go aggressive, not necessarily controlling. This is more of a controlling hand. I'll live with it. Yeah, knock yourself out. Come on, 1 drop. No, it's not 1 drop. Alright. No more lands. Don't draw any more lands. Unless it's a man land. If I draw a man land, I'll live with it. Go ahead and kill him. Come on. Womp womp. I can live with that. Come on. The odds of drawing all these lands is pretty low, but it happens. We still have spells, so we would love a questing druid or another screaming nemesis. Either one of those I will live with. Anything else I'll probably groan about again. I guess I still swing, right? So, do I trade mine for his? I don't think so. Yeah, because I'm threatening lethal now next turn with the ridge line. Although, yeah, I guess whatever. This is a 3/4, so if he wants to block the ridge line to save himself and go to 1, I'll live with that. He's clearly gonna bounce this. I think he's wondering if he... I guess I'm just gonna make him do something. I don't like having to tap out into his mana, but he's got to do something here. And I'm gonna try to clear the space so that I can follow it up with a Kellen after he... And if he doesn't answer him, then he can just die, you know, that's up to him. But if he does nothing and blocks the Nemesis, he's just dead. Now he's thinking if he should block and then bounce. He's wondering if he should trade his Nemesis for my man. He's gonna bounce his Enduring Vitality and then he'll be able to play him back, but then I can play my Nemesis and Kellen and still also be able to level it up. Well, no, because assuming this happens the way I just said, my Ridgeline will be dead and I'll only have 5 mana, so. But take your time. If you want to take 4 minutes on this decision, that's fine with me. Yeah, because I'm still at 17, so... Yeah, I can live with that. That was not the end of the world. Cats. Oh, you're just dead. That's fun. I'm just gonna go and play this Kellen so that he has 1 less mana for me to think about. But yeah, he's dead. Because if he blocks, then I just pump him. He's a 6. So, you know, tramples for 3. He's dealt 3. Blast him for 3. If he doesn't block, then I pump him and he's 6. So either way, you're good. Cool. Well, I'm going to try to make a video talking about the deck itself, so I'm not going to bother going into it too much right now. But yeah, anyway.